Number one, we're going to cover the static positions, being the starting position and the finishing position. We're also going to give you a drill to help you connect those positions and clear up some misconceptions you may have in the golf swing. So we start off with a stance a little wider than shoulders width. You'll notice that my back foot is straight while my front foot is turned out somewhat. The amount that we turn out our front foot is determined by flexibility. We'll figure out how flexible you are in a few seconds. From there, I put my hands together like I'm praying and I drop them down in front. You'll notice two triangles, one through the shoulders and arms, second through the feet and legs. Both the triangles meet in the center. When they say a straight left arm, they don't mean this. You'll see golfers setting up like this all the time. They mean this. The way your arm hangs at the side is a bit of a bend at the elbow. That's a straight left arm. So it's a naturally straight left arm. We're not going to get too detailed into the grip today. We will talk about it in lesson number 2. But for now, just remember that the hands are opposite one another and the grip pressure is light. I then stand with my back straight, my knees locked. I bend from the waist until the club hits the ground, then I unlock the knees. I'm trying to find the right posture that allows my hands and arms to hang naturally in front of me. This is what it looks like from the side view. Back straight, knees locked, bend from the waist till the club hits the ground, then unlock the knees. This is basically our starting position. You want to make sure you're balanced, the weight's evenly distributed. If you're too far from the ball, the weight's at your toes, too close to it, back at your heels. So we're really looking for balance. The next thing we're going to do before we get into our finishing position is introduce you to our first swing drill. It's called the Hello There drill. Knudsen came up with a series of swing drills, and these drills are not the golf swing. They're basically the components of the golf swing. So they help us understand the parts. The first drill is a very simple drill. Position the club in the center of your body. You take your stance, shoulders width. Notice both my feet are straight. I'm going to try and turn to the camera, which is my target. As I rotate, I can't quite get there. I hit a resistance in my knee and hip that stops me somewhat right of the target. I can force it, but now I'm off balance. That's why we turn out our front foot. Now if I turn it out too much, I go beyond the target. So I need to find the right location, and it's based on my flexibility. So when I turn to the target, I hit a resistance in my knee and in my hip that stops me directly at the target, in balance. I'll just show you from the side view here. I want you to notice my right foot. Notice how it moves. The reason the foot moves is because of my right hip. My hip goes directly to the target, which pulls my leg a foot forward. It's very similar to throwing a baseball or a football. You would transfer all the weight to your left side. The reason we want to do this is we want to assure balance. Now the golf swing is actually completed once I get to this position. Once I get to waist high in the follow through, it's done. How the club goes beyond here is momentum. If I'm relaxed, my hands, arms, and shoulders, I create a momentum which throws the club up over my shoulder. Here's my finishing position. My entire body faces the target and I'm in balance. If I'm swinging towards the camera, the swing is completed here, momentum throws it over, here's my finishing position. The finishing position is one where you're in balance with all the weight on your left side with your shoulders, hips, knees, and back foot facing the target. That's basically lesson number 1. When I get to lesson number 2, we're going to talk in detail about the grip, what moves the club, and we'll also introduce you to another drill.